Hello guys, welcome to my channel Grace M Elegant. If you're new, consider subscribing to this channel. If you're coming back, you're most welcome. So I usually do adventure, cooking and lifestyle. If that is the kind of content that you like, this is the place to be. From the title, I'm going to share some of the experiences working from 8 to 5 p.m. You have to wake up early in advance. Prepare yourself. If you have kids, you have to prepare them so that by 8 in the morning you are at work. And also for those people who experience traffic, especially on Thika Road, there is a lot of traffic in the morning, and also Mombasa Road and these other roads that have a lot of traffic. You have to wake up early. When you get to work very early in the morning, that is around 8 a.m., you have to go clock in, like you have to use the machine. There are those who use their thumbs, there are those who use password so that you can indicate what time you came to work. Then another thing that you should experience when you're working from 8 to 5, when it comes to lunchtime, most of the time you have to sort out yourself. Maybe you have to carry food from home, or maybe you have to go buy from outside. There are those few companies which will give you lunch, so you should experience that. So when you're doing your budgeting and you're working from 8 to 5, those are some of the things that you should consider. Then when it comes to social things, especially if it's a wedding, you have burial, you have some important meetings to attend to, maybe family wise, you have to go for clinic if you have a baby, and even for fathers ama for men, you have to go for paternity leave. Or some companies will ask you to produce a marriage certificate, which I don't find it right, and somehow it discourages me from working 8 to 5. So those are some of the things that you will encounter. Then there is this issue with critical HR, whereby you go seek for permission, you want to go for clinic, you want to go for burial, and some of them, especially those who are freshers, they are not experienced, they are going to give you a hard time. Then if you're working from 8 to 5, most of the time you're working in the same environment with the same people, so somehow it becomes boring, like you're not learning to socialize with different people. Mostly for those who work as sales people, most of the time, you're on call, you're doing telesale and all that, so you don't have like to interact with other people and learn new tips. Then another thing that you should know is that whenever you do a mistake, sometimes we do mistakes at work, knowing or unknowing, and maybe your manager or your supervisor doesn't understand. You can get your contract terminated. Some companies, they don't give you that contract letter, which I think everybody should receive it. Mostly when you are new in the job, you get your probation letter, then after that you get your contract letter. Those are some of the experiences if you're working from 8 to 5 and you are employed at the same time, because there are these people who work from 8 to 5 and they are self-employed. What I'm giving experience of is those people who are employed in companies, in institutions and all that. So if you're planning to do a 8 to 5 job, be very careful. Like you have to decide for it. Then another thing is that you, most of the time, you will get your salary monthly, so you have to do your budget very well. If it's your bills and everything, you have to do it very well, because there are these companies which will not give you advance. So in case of anything, or you misuse your money or something happens, you will not be able to get advance. So you have to manage your money and budget for it very well. Then when it comes to salary increment, what you do is what will determine. is what will determine the amount of money you're going to get, the increment. And most of the company, they do increment yearly. So if you think you can do this 8 to 5, those are some of the things that you have to consider. Then there is another benefit with few companies, like you'll get a company car, you will get house allowance. Those are good companies. So we do have advantages and disadvantages of 8 to 5 p.m. jobs. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. I hope you've learned something. I don't know if there is other thing that I left out. Yeah, by the way, I would like to add something. Like when you're working in the environment, most of the time you're there, so that is the place you spend most of your time. So if you happen to get a colleague who is stubborn, a boss who is stubborn, be ready for it, because you have to learn how to live with them, or maybe you have to leave the company. Anyway guys, myself, I'm working from 8 to 5. I can't complain. I thank God for everything. Because this is my 4th year, and I thank God for everything. I've learned a lot. I've cried a lot. I've been depressed, but all the same, I've been able to face all those challenges. I'm not the same person who joined this 8 to 5 p.m. job. Right now, I've got a lot of experience, good experiences, bad experiences, but I'm in a position to stand out and advise someone. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. You can share with your friends, and God bless you. Remember to spread love with good intention. Be kind to one another. You will never know what the other person is going through. Bye bye. Mwah.